What's up guys, VFXI here bringing you Spaceland Zombies. This particular game is around 100 flawless. You'll see all I have footage here is round 99, just consecutive footage, about 14 minutes of it. I actually lost all my cap card footage from the entire game. Basically I had like 8 hours and it just basically reset because my storage was full. And it didn't just stop recording, and save the 8 hours, it just like erased the 8 hours if it never happened. So I lost everything. Not a big deal. Nothing exciting happens. Everything you see this round was what every other round was like. I would have liked to show my one close call. I really had one, situation where I almost went down this entire game. And it wasn't even a red screen. It was just one of those where I was either going to die or not. It's kind of one where like 5 zombies were coming from one direction. I had no hits on me. But if I didn't get by those 5 zombies, I was going to get swallowed up and die. So it wasn't a red screen, kind of near death. But if I didn't get by him, I was going to get pinned and die for sure. But like I said, this is all just round 99. Round 99 took about 16 and a half minutes. In total, the whole round is about 37 hordes. And each train takes about 25 seconds to do, so that mounts up to about 16, 17 minutes or so. Or not, yeah, each horde, sorry. I was thinking of something else. But the 2 weapons I have are the starting pistol Kendall upgraded with the fire attachment that you get from doing the UFO at Kepler, which I'm running at now. And I have the M1 Garand that you get in the spawn with the attachment that you get from Polar Peak UFO Elemental upgrade. And that gun is unbelievably strong. I got this strap from Steve. I don't know if he invented it, but I'm just saying I watched his video. I'm not trying to take credit from anybody. I'm not trying to steal a strat. This is just a commonly known thing. I just tried it just to kind of test my luck, and just went with this strat. It's very quick. I can't remember anything in Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3 that was this quick to kill hordes. To kill a full horde 25 seconds is very good. Not to mention this crocodile trap is completely free and it's triggered very nicely. You walk through it obviously and it clamps down about 2 seconds later, and there's no recharge time on it. Basically it's like 5 seconds. So it's a little tight of a running spot. There's more open spots on the map, but obviously for the fact that trap has no recharge and it's free, obviously makes this. I don't think there's going to be a better solo strategy. I think it's already found, even though the game's only been out for 2 weeks. But maybe I could be wrong. But that's what I'm running with here. It's the same route every time. You'll see I run through the mouth. The zombies come down. Sometimes I shoot, sometimes I don't. Just because if I feel like I was in there for a long time and I know the mouth's about to come down right away, I don't bother shooting. But if I feel like I get a little scared or whatever, or a little jumpy, and I hop out the mouth early, then I shoot, because this electric upgrade freezes them. As you can see, I shot a couple times, but they always come from this. It's the same route every time. Like I said, I walk through the mouth, I do a right circle once, and then I just do that kind of U-train pattern around the thing. I usually kill the clown. I usually don't kill the clowns with this, just because I don't bother using or wasting the ammo. Not that ammo's important, but I don't like to make crawlers. But usually the clowns are fine, just running the horde. But what else do we got? Oh yeah, one thing I'll show you here is one little tip. I'll just give you a couple basic things. Like I said, one thing I do here is you'll see when I jump. I don't do it every time because I can kind of hear the zombies down this hill, but I might do it here. I don't know. I'm not watching this in advance. I'm watching it live. See if I jump right here. No, I don't that time. But a lot of times when I look down that hill into the main spawn, there's always 1 or 2 zombies that come from there. And sometimes I can hear it, which I probably did there, which is why I didn't look. But sometimes if I'm not sure, you'll see a couple times throughout this. You just keep your eye on like 2 or 3 runs. I'm sure I might do it this time or next time for sure. But I just peek down there to see if I can see where the zombie's at, so that way I know how long to make my U-turn, how long I can stay in this corner right upcoming here. So I didn't jump again. I kind of looked, but I know how long, because if that zombie, when I look, is in a certain spot, like it's hard to tell you exactly where. But when it's on that ramp, like I know if I stay in that corner too long, it's going to come around that blind side corner and pin me in. So that's just a really important thing that'll help you avoid downs when you're running this strat. And then everything else is pretty simple, pretty basic. It just comes to staying focused, just like any high round game. I'm not going to say this was the most difficult task ever, but like any high round game, it's a grind. And I've actually never, surprisingly, in my high rounds, I didn't play high rounds really for long at all. Obviously you guys know I played Grief and a lot of custom modes and a lot of multiplayer and stuff, but around the hundreds, my highest. The highest before that was like 72, 71 I think on Transit. I had that world record when the game first came out for a little bit, using like the super slow jet gun strategy, if you guys remember that. But anyways, that's besides the point. What else we got here? I don't want to ramble on too much because I'll probably just leave you guys with this gameplay and maybe a song at the end. So you guys know when I get going on something, I can just talk forever, and a lot of times it doesn't make sense. So I want to avoid that. One other trick that I haven't seen much of, or I haven't looked at too many YouTube videos, and I watched a little to like build the wonder weapons and stuff. Like I'm a zombies fan, but I'm not that big of an advocate for like figuring out the Easter eggs and learning all the steps on my own. Like I don't mind looking up a video, and learning those. But I haven't really seen many videos on the fortune cart Eagle Eye, and I think it can be a lifesaver. I used it wrong in this game because what I realized this game is you can only, you guys know the fortune tellers are on the map. You can only refill your deck twice per game. The first time it costs 5,000, as most of you know when you walk up to it, and the second time it actually doubles the cost to 10,000. But after that, it says I have no more cards to dispense. Like, after you refill your deck twice. So what I messed up there is I think this Eagle Eye perk could be like the wonder weapon helper attached to this carbine, or used with this carbine, could get you like when you think you're going to be pinned. Because basically, when I was on round 40, I was shooting hordes with 2 shots of this Eagle Eye, and it would kill the entire horde. So I imagine the zombies get slightly stronger in health, but not a lot to round 100, because I think in this game they cap the max health at like round 50, or round 45 or something for the zombies. They don't get any stronger, they just send them in more hordes. Because I've noticed when you shoot like a zombies with the Kendall upgraded, this, the Mustang and Sally, whatever you guys want to call it, the solo Mustang and Sally, you can actually still make like crawlers on high rounds, you'll see, and stuff. And like I just don't think they're that strong like they did in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3. They had infinite health at like round 100, It just went up exponentially until the insta-kill round at 163. But in this game, I think they cap out. So this gun with Eagle Eye, basically Eagle Eye, the description is all shots are all sniper hits are critical hits or whatever. And it doesn't sound that good, but critical hits, basically it's a 2-shot kill with the carbine to an entire horde with this electric attachment. This electric attachment basically just spreads your fire and like multiplies your damage by 10. I have double tap on, so that helps. But basically, I think this could be just a lifesaver in the sense that if you see you're going to get pinned, you have the Eagle Eye attached the whole game. The usage is based on the shots you shoot into zombies only. So when brutes come and you shoot the brute in the head, it doesn't get used up. So you can still use the carbine, or I think I've called it the carbine like 3 or 4 times. I'm sorry, the M1 Garand, the gun in the spawn that I'm using, called the T-Money when upgraded. You shoot that with the brute, it doesn't use any of the Eagle Eye. It only activates and counts down as your shots taken when you hit zombies with a sniper rifle, which is the M1. And you probably get like 100 shots to zombies. So basically, each Eagle Eye can get you, say, 50 shots into getting out each time. It would basically be equivalent to a wonder weapon. If you think you're going to be pinned, you just shoot in front of you, and it could save you. I haven't tried it for sure if it would work that easily to be 2 or 3 shots in like the high rounds if I were to do it around 99. But I do believe it would, because like I said, I'm pretty sure the zombies' health caps out at like 50 or whatever in this game. So that's like a super helpful tip if you're going to do a high round, save your deck of cards, and really the only thing you need is Eagle Eye, and you have 3 uses at that basically, because obviously you start with 1, and then you can refill your deck twice. The only other little pointer I would have is, and I played it probably too risky throughout this whole game in hindsight, but I just trusted my timing, and I was pretty awake the most of the game. But don't risk anything in the croc mouth. You don't. As you see, most of the time I kind of go to the left and do like a small swerve, just to keep the zombies in there and bunch them up so the trap gets them. But if you're a little late one time, or don't take any like chances trying to juke like one zombie in the mount. Like right there, you saw a zombie kind of got there early. It's easy for me to hang right and then go left right before I meet the zombie. But if there's like 1 or 2 coming late in a weird spot, don't take any chances. Just run straight through. And if 2 or 3 or 4 or 7 or 8 zombies make it through the croc mouth, it's no big deal. You just run right back with them. You loop around the fountain on the other side, and you just run right back with them and begin the next train. It's not worth risking or coming very close to the croc mouth chomping on you, especially if you're going for a flawless game, or even not a flawless. That's a very dumb way to take it down. So, just word of advice that you want to be careful. I mean, I had my timing down pretty good, and I'm sure if you guys do it, you will too after you run a couple dozen hordes. But just be careful there. The one other thing I wanted to mention is just take 600 tickets to prep for this strategy. All you need is the 2 elemental gun upgrades. You don't need any wonder weapons, or the cryo grenades or anything, or the gold teeth. You see, I still have the white teeth in there. Brute never got stuck in there. You just need 600 tickets. You need 300 each for each gun for an arcane core, obviously to shoot the UFO or get souls to the UFO. And on brute rounds, nothing special. All I do is just usually the brutes spawn in here in like mid round. They don't come at the beginning of the round like previous like Call of Duty's zombies where like not boss rounds, but rounds where like special zombies came with a normal round. You know, they usually come at the beginning. But this game they did it a little smarter, a little trickier, where it'll come like right after you kill like the second or third or fourth, fifth horde or whatever. So they kind of come mid spawn. So you got to kind of corral all the zombies. Basically, I usually just run like a small little train before the brute gets close, and then I head down through the Kepler spawn or the route that connects to the spawn, and I just run like a little U-train and run them around that central teleporter, and just keep the horde separate from the brute. That way, my M1 isn't damaging the horde and killing them, so they're not spawning in new places. And just take your time with them, you know. Don't try and rush it, or else don't try and shoot it. You know, where you're not looking too much and backing up, because you'll just get pinned. That's how you go down in zombies. Just a game of patience, you know. There's obviously a little skill and coordination, but mostly it's just about being smart and patient and not trying to rush things that take time. But yeah, I'm going to cut it there. There's some minor things I left out about the strap. You guys can figure it out. It's not that big of a deal. I know I said I wasn't going to ramble, but I definitely still did. It's like unavoidable for me. But that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
My first song. Look. To tell the truth, y'all, I'm feeling pretty lost. I was trying to be a boss, but they nailed me to a cross. Cut open my head so that they could read my thoughts. Blessed with this gift, but it came at a cost. I be cursed in my own mind. Hearse when I don't rhyme. Working on my verses like I'm searching through a gold mine. Lately, I've been faced with reality. Even college graduates barely got a salary. Rappers think they fat, but they barely got a calorie. Grew up in Seattle where they used to call me casualty. Cause I never back down from a battle scene. Life is good, but it damn sure ain't hassle-free. An MC, well, it's sort of what I had to be. My life is one big, beautiful catastrophe. I take a rap beat, turn it to a masterpiece. A starving artist, I ain't leaving till I had a feast. There's some things that I had to experience to stop being oblivious and take life serious. I'm so tired every day, I feel delirious. Only living for the people who be hearing this. I make music, cause see, that's where all my spirit is. The definition of a heartfelt lyricist. Hard to find, it don't matter what year this is. Nearly died, now I'm living with this fearlessness. Like whatever gonna happen, hope it happens for a reason. If it don't, well then I'll cope. Still I'll be happy that I'm eating life ain't fair, that's why I'm rapping instead of preaching. So I'm absolutely passionate with every word I'm speaking. If you feel it, then just pass it on. There's more people I'm reaching. A student of the truth, but it's the youth that I be teaching. If you breathing in the air, seeing things ain't really fair. Make a difference cause you can instead of living like you isn't there. Most nights, well I feel like I have to write. My life's a chess game, seeing things black or white. We live like animals, thinking of the afterlife. It's overwhelming, so we drinking and we pass the pipe. I go to rap shows, wishing they would pass the mic, cause they repeating what you heard like a class you don't like. I'm back in the fight, ain't asking you twice. There's only ignorance left, so I pass on the right. And I keep trying, giving you my soul, but I know it ain't the one that you buying. And I keep running, feeling all alone, but I know I didn't come here for nothing. And I keep trying, giving you the real, you don't feel, well I know that you lying. And I keep trying, giving you my soul, but I know it ain't the one that you buying. And I keep trying, yo I keep trying. I keep trying, giving you my soul, but I know it ain't the one that you buying. Still I keep trying, yeah, I keep trying. I keep trying, giving you my soul, but I know it ain't the one that you buying. Still I keep trying.